Hi everyone and welcome back to Pronave and More. So in this video will be the finale of the Moonswatch, mine Moonswatch, and let's get into it. This should be a long one because I will be reviewing the Moonswatch, also explaining the two two watches that I have in here, right? So I guess you all know what I mean because it is basically two watches collaborating, right? Okay, so, yep. Sorry. First things first. Wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Sugaze. Apparently, one of my channel's favorite is this watch, right? And also, if to say comparing to this is the color scheme and the complication is all very similar, but price wise and also the movement, everything basically is quite two different thing. But this is not the star today. It will be this. All right. Okay. Yep. The box. I won't talk much about it because I have the whole video about the watch. The box. I mean, and it's pretty cool thing. So I'm planning to play a bit more today. So let's get into this and let's show you guys the watch, right? Oops, the other way around. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've removed this, the original strap, which is basically cloth and nylon or some sort with Velcro. Yeah, I tried to break in as much as I can, but it's still quite stiff, especially the bending part. That's why it kind of annoy me, and I've decided to change to this strap. I'll show you guys. Well, deploying the Moonwatch. Pretty cool, right? Very beautiful display. Here it goes, guys. So let me take this out. Right. Yeah, so this is basically the watch, and this cutting is to cater for, you know, if for small wrists when you wore your Velcro strap a little bit smaller, and so it tends to go in to cater for the size difference. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so nothing much about the box. Let's put it one side. Okay, so I've put it in a curve end link rubber strap, right? And it fits. It's a 20 millimeter strap. It fits perfectly, and this is very comfortable. I've to wear this. I love this so much. I've been wearing over the weekdays on this rubber strap, even on my formal wear. I'm just strapping this on. Very comfortable. So let's get into the watch. I'll start with the Omega side, right? To myself, I've not owned an Omega before, but I have friends who have, and also this iconic case. No one will not know what it is, right? So it's one-to-one size and dimension of the Speedmaster, right? Including the height, the lug to lug, they call it the twisted end link, the lugs. Sorry, everything is according to the Speedmaster's spec. But just to show you guys, let's get this. On. Right, so it's it should be a 42 millimeter case, right? So I've got here 41.6, right, with the height of 13. Yep, that's spot on. And lug to lug of 47, right? Yep, so and the tachymeter with the iconic dot over the 90, yep. I've not read anything about this. I'm not sure what is so iconic, but well, just to jump into the bandwagon. Yep, everything you see here, the double dot on the 12-hour marker, right? Besides the chronograph sub-dial position, everything else, the hands, the counter hands, the loom, the tracks, everything is based on the Speedmaster's specs, right? So yeah, and it's considered I'm not sure you guys can see or not. Let me try to get. It's considered an Omega character with the sandblasted S over there. In the Speedmaster, there of course there will be the sandblasted Omega logo, but this is because this is a Swatch. They have that as well, and also, yeah, if you guys can see, trying the sub-dials, it do have focus. Yep, those circular lines where they call it the azurage lines. All these are all Omega Speedmaster character. So yes, the size, proportion, everything is exactly the Speedmaster, which I've not owned one, but after wearing this, I can see it is very good proportion, and the lugs do turn down like that with this strap. My gosh, is superb comfortable, right? And also the strap that it comes with, the original strap, I've not did do any research, but what I know is Omega did make something like this for NASA and Omega Speedmaster, of course, for the one of the strap. It does comes like that, of course, without the mission to the moon and Moonswatch. On the original Omega, over here on the short end, it is a logo of NASA, and here they put Speedmaster Moonwatch with nothing here, right? So those are the Omega part of this watch, right? And now let's get into the Swatch part. Okay, in my opinion, Swatch really hit this out of the park to release this onto the commercial market. Besides the iconic shape and everything, the character of a Swatch is all over this watch as well, right? So of course, the bioceramic material, and this tachymeter is actually 3D printed onto it, so it will not, of course, if you scratch it on the wall, hit it on the wall, it will fail off, but otherwise it will not, because it's 3D printed onto it. Sorry, I don't mean it's a 3D printed. It's printed from onto the case, right? So it's not easily scratch off, right? And being a Swatch is a monoblock case. If you can see, it does have a line here, but it's just aesthetic. It's basically one whole piece, and you cannot peel off, cannot remove the case back, besides the battery cover, right? It's a monoblock case basically, where the movement is put into it from the top, right? And of course the glass is plastic, but I think you guys can see there's already scratches, because I've been wearing it with long sleeve. Even long sleeve it does scratch it very easily, and that is one of the Swatch character. Well, don't expect much. And the pushers, the crown, all are bioceramic, right? So let's start this bad boy. The chronograph, of course, is the Swatch quartz movement, right? Where the second hands and the 60-minute counter, this is hundredth of a second, if I'm not mistaken, right? Even the Swiss speed, I'm not sure if I can get this, but on top of the Swiss speed, you guys can see there's some writing there, where they have Swatch AG 2021. So they have been planning this since 2021, and of course this year only they release, right? Okay, let's start this bad boy. Yep, here you go. It's a quartz movement, right, with 4 jewels. Let's see if I can get this. Water resistant, design patented, 4 jewels. Yeah, mission to the moon. It's this this model. Dream big, fly higher. Sorry guys, but it's quite difficult to read over the camera. Explore the universe. I've not this is actually the first time I've been reading this. I've not actually read what is on the case back though. Reach for the planets. So Swatch, the usual Swatch, if I'm not mistaken, they have this groove where you put the coin to unlock it, but for this one I think they just pry over the opening here. I'll let Swatch do it, because it's a lifetime free change of battery, right? So let it continue going. As you can see, this is the minute counter. The total time will be 60 minutes. Speedmaster, Moonswatch, right? Beautiful watch. And yes, in my opinion, it's a beautiful watch, but of course nothing is perfect. It does have its flaw. One of it is, okay, let's start with the cons then of this watch. Besides being a quartz, right, and water resistance only to 33 ATM, if I'm not mistaken, 30 meters, so it's only good for washing your hands. I don't even dare to wet it, to be honest. Being the pushers, I'm not sure how good is the o-ring seals and whatever not, so I've not even wet it. Try my best not to. And yep, that's one of the cons. And of course the glass, it's just plastic, which scratches easily. And other than that, nothing else. So let's go to the Pro. Of course, the Pro is more to the Omega side. You know, from far, the iconic shape people will instantly recognize for those who knows about watches, of course, right? Let's get this. Let's see. Oh yeah, it, because being a Swatch chronograph movement, I believe this does have a date function, but uh, that's why. But this Speedmaster design, they do not have it, so they do have a ghost position, right? It's first position, and then next one, right? Let's stop the chronograph first. Yeah, this is the 10th hundredths of a second. Let's do this. Let's move it out of the way. Yep. I'm not sure the date view is inside or not, but if I try to change the date, not sure you can hear, but there's a ghost position though. All right. So, however, let's continue and start the chronograph. Whenever you restart the chronograph, this will go back to, this will reset until you press it again, right? Stop, start, it will reset. Okay, pretty cool if to see something. I mean, whenever you're bored, just to have this start moving it, it will be very nice to look at, right? So of course, going back to the Pros, this, from, like I said, from far you can see it's an iconic shape, Speedmaster. Also, in my opinion, like someone like me who have not worn or planning to buy a Speedmaster, this is a very, very good stepping stone where you can experience and try on the shape to see if you really like it or not, right? So marketing wise, they honestly both are in a win-win, where Swatch, they can boost up their sales, and a very bold move for them to collaborate with Omega, and also for those people who are planning to get an Omega Speedmaster. However, of course, they still have doubts or some other choices where they want to like to get their hands on to try first, to have this to so-called give them a little bit of to scratch their itch, and for them to make up their mind whether to go for it, the real one or not. So yeah, to me it's a very, very good marketing strategy for both party, and also for us consumers and collectors, to get this to try on before considering the real one. You know, there's a gain for Omega, and for Swatch, of course, with their collection of 11 different designs. If you like this and you might want to go wild, there's still other color options for you guys to go with, right? Okay, yeah, let me try this on, give you guys a wrist shot with the rubber strap. I tell you, it's pretty awesome and comfortable. I have a 6.5-inch wrist, so it's the second last hole for me to wear this, but still very flush to my wrist, very nice. Yeah, with the 47 lug to lug, doesn't overhang much because of the curve lugs, right? Very nice. Oh yeah, and maybe let me switch off the lights and give you guys the loom shot. Not tried this before, right? Just trying to power off. I have with me this UV torch. Yeah, very nice. And this being a swatch, you don't expect the loom to be to last long. I'm not sure what material, what loom that they are using, but for a brief moment it's very bright, but it will not last long. Especially you can see on the hour markers, it's starting to fade. But on the hands, it's still the counter, second counter is still moving. Like you guys can see, it's still pretty bright, right? And of course from here, if looking at this, people who know this, they will know it's an Speedmaster loom, right? Speedmaster design, right? Until you turn on the lights again, you will look, then and a closer look, then you guys will see it's a Swatch. Right, let me just switch back on the lights. Yeah, so there you have, guys, my review on this watch. I hope you guys find it useful, and this will be the finale of my mission to the moon. And let's see, at the moment, the latest update in my country, the Malaysia, where is still currently only available in one of the outlet, only one. So I'm not sure is have it really restocked, but hope it does soon. And you guys who are really keen to get one to try it on, yep, to able to get one. So my advice again, do not buy from scalpers. You guys will have chance to get one, because if you all already have one and plan to get another color scheme, go ahead by all means, because it's a fun watch in the end to wear, right? So that will be all for this episode. So I hope you guys can subscribe to my video, right? Press the bell icon so that every time I upload a new video, you guys will get notification. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and do comment if there's any, right? Okay, so that would be all. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.